Alright, so the other day I put a poll on Twitter, which, by the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, I don't blame you. But anyway, I put a poll on Twitter about 4 different subjects that I would think that I wanted to try and make a video on and see which one got the most votes. And the winner is... Wow, okay. 2 topics. Well, which one do I do then? Alright, look, like, I was originally going to have a clip of that kid from the, like, Old El Paso taco commercial a few years ago saying, why can't we have both? But I was afraid that it might violate YouTube's, like, no kids policy or some shit like that. So I had to scrap it, but that would have been funny. But, you know, because YouTube, like, is so paranoid of getting sued over children being in videos, I decided not to do it. So, fuck you, YouTube, for ruining what would have been a perfectly good comedic bit. Alright, so now that we're on the precipice of new consoles with the Xbox Series X on the way and the PS5 on its way, a lot of people are speculating. Well, they're speculating a lot of things, but one of the major things they're speculating, or not so major, I don't know, these fanboys are all weird when they come with their shit, is they're speculating the price. What are the price of these consoles gonna be? Now, so far, as of this video, neither company has released the price point of these things. I know Sony's waiting for Microsoft or Xbox to reveal their price with their replace. So they're kind of like in a standoff right now, trying to figure out who is going to be the one to release the price first. Never know what the prices are, and most people are thinking probably along the lines of $500 for each. And this in itself, I think, is probably freaking a lot of people out, because these systems are going to be like close to $500, and they're like, oh my god, it's going to be $500, or is it going to be $400? Most people are like, well, the PS5, well, I'm trying to say PS4. No, I'm trying to say PS5. The PS5, like the PS5 is going to be like $400, and the Xbox Series X, like kind of how it was like the last time around, or something like that. Because we don't know. I mean, we both know both systems are powerful, 4K, all that shit like that. But they're trying to figure out, you know, what the price is, and but like the thing about that is people think they're gonna get like high-end, like super powerful, super speedy consoles at like the price of a friggin' at the price of, I don't know, a Switch or like that. Because newsflash, people, if these systems are as close to PC as a console can get, and that's what you want, if you want a powerful console, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be expensive. Gaming is an expensive habit. It sucks that it is, but here we are. I don't like it that much either. I think it sucks that we gotta pay so much for these kinds of things, but if you want to keep up with the hobby, like many other hobbies, you kind of gotta throw down the cash. So, you know, based on what like rumors I hear about the PS5, especially if like they're doing the whole, if they're, one of the rumors is, and my favorite rumor, by the way, like I don't really follow all these rumors, but this is the one I hope is true, that is backwards compatible with PlayStation games from 1 to 4. That would be a selling point for me. I'm just throwing it out there right now. Sony, anybody from Sony for listening, if you're gonna do that, I will buy the system, because I definitely like that one. That's one of my favorite ones right now. You can play PS1 games on it, PS2, 3, 4. It's going to be backwards compatible with all the PlayStation games, and I really hope that's true, and I really hope I can use the discs I have. I mean, I'm not opposed to buying the games digitally if I have to, if I want to play them, but I like to be the ones that I have, that I can just put the disc in and play like a PS2 game or something like that on my PS5. I think that'd be awesome to put the disc in like that. Like I don't know if that's going to happen, but please let that be a thing. But anyway, other than that, like especially if it's going to be like that, then yeah, I think like $500 it's going to be up there. It's going to be expensive. You want like all this neat stuff. You want all these. You want the 4K. You want the high speeds. You want the graphics. You want all that. This shit's going to be expensive, and $500 is probably going to be the baseline for both consoles. And now they're sitting there not saying anything. Sony's skipping events for like various reasons. Well, there's not various reasons. Now they're saying coronavirus, but that's a topic for another time. But anyway, like I said, it's just how it is. Like, these consoles are going to be expensive, so you might as well just deal with it and start saving your money now. They're coming out at the end of this year. or so I'm told. So we'll see what's going on with that. So yeah, start saving your pennies, ladies and gentlemen, because new and yes, expensive consoles are on the way, especially if you want them day one. Now, I don't think I'm going to get either one of these day one. I'll probably wait for the price to go down like most people do, but hey, I'm keeping my eye on you, PS5. I'm liking what I'm hearing about you, so we'll see what goes on with that. But other than that, yeah, like I say, it's gonna cost some money. So start saving. Pull out of your 401k. I don't know. Pull out of your stocks. Do you not have stocks? I don't know. Get a job. I'm just kidding. Do whatever. But save money because it's gonna cost you. And next we move on to Ninja. Now Ninja's not exactly a guy I pay a lot of attention to. I mean, I know who he is, I know what he does, and stuff like that. So it's not really a guy that goes in the circles of what I'm interested in and stuff like that. But it's whatever with him. I know what he does. He plays Fortnite all the time, streams it, and makes like millions of dollars off it. And no hate towards that. I got no problem with that. Man, if people paid me like millions of dollars to sit on my ass over there and play Fortnite, I'd do it too. Like, write me the damn check and I'll sit there and like play Fortnite or some shit like that, and I'll be perfectly fine, man. I don't complain about nothing else in life. But like, you just sit on your ass and play Fortnite all day. Yeah, but I make millions of dollars doing it, and other than that, I can do whatever the hell I want. So whatever. So no hate for him on that one, but. But he did say something that just seems kind of, and yes, I know it's like a million fucking videos about this already, but I'm gonna go ahead and give my take anyway. It's like this guy already came out, and this is what he says. Let me just get the phone ready here. It's on the phone. I have it saved. I have the quote saved. This is very professional, right? This is what I do in my life. Be professional and shit like that. The phrase "it's just a game" is such a weak mindset. You are okay with what happened. Losing, imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn, and always room for improvement. Never said. Now, here's my thing about that. Like, that's a great mindset. Again, if you're getting paid millions of dollars to play video games. There are plenty of people out there who are making money off playing video games, whether they do esports or not, whether they're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty or Street Fighter, whatever. If they're sitting there and making money off of these video games, like making money doing that, then yeah, I can see why they have that mindset. But most people are like, who was this directed towards? Is my question. Was it directed toward other competitive gamers in the field, the esports crowd, the esports players, or the casual gamer who comes home after school or work, sits on his fat ass, and plays video games for a few hours? Is that towards me too? Was that towards me? I mean, not me specifically. No, I'm representing like all of you right now. I'm sorry. I know you're probably like not very happy about that. But like who was that tweet for? Himself? Other people? And there's video out there of him actually getting mad. See, he says something like that, but more angrily and stuff like that. I saw the video. I'm not gonna go look for it. You can find it somewhere where he was like ranting about some shit. About basically what he's saying there, about he was saying things like if you're like this, then don't follow me or something like that. I don't know. He said some weird shit. Go look for the video. You can find it somebody else. But like the guy is sitting there like saying, "Oh, it's such a weak mindset." It's like, man, first of all, let me tell you something. If it weren't for people like me, people like you wouldn't exist. I mean, what are you talking about, Nate? Like, look, man. For me, the ship has sailed on making money off of playing video games. Like, I'm too old for this shit. It ain't gonna happen no more. Like, maybe at the time when I was younger in my early 20s and all this, if like everybody had access to internet and this thing, maybe I could have had my moment. But the moment for me has passed. For those of you who are now doing it, congratulations. No hate. I'm proud of you. Go ahead, make that money. I'm not gonna hate anybody for making money, just at least not that way. If you're making money playing video games, hey, good for you. I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I wish I could do that shit too. I really do. If I woke up tomorrow and I had that life, I'd be happy and I'd be making millions of dollars. But it's just not where I am, and I'm okay with that. I made peace with that. And somebody, like, hell, when I stream on Twitch, which, by the way, link in the description, totally check that out. Like, if I got like 4 people showing up, I'm fucking happy. I'm like, I got 4 people watching, yay! And then I'm not gonna cry about that. And like, and it's like, wow, I got 4 people. Ooh, a 5th person. Oh my god, today's a great day. Like, I get 5 people watching. I think it's a great streaming day. But my point is like, I just don't know who that was for. It just makes no sense to me. And it feels like he was telling that to the general gamer out there who plays video game and loses as like, oh, well, it's just a game. Well, for most of us who aren't making money off of this, it's just a fucking game. Like, I plan on playing some Street Fighter later. And I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. But you know what? Oh, well. Like, it is what it is. I'm just like, it's not like I'm gonna lose money or gain money if I win or lose. So I guess, like I said, I guess it's an okay mindset to have if you're like in that competitive gaming field or whatever. Which, by the way, like, I know I said congratulations on what you do, but it's still just one game, man. Like, I don't know, branch out and then tell me that. You know, you played one game for like years. You became godlike at it, and that's fine and all, but like, what are you gonna do if you switch to another game? What happens if Fortnite is gone? What do you play next? Where do you go? Where do you fucking go for that? Where do you go after that? Where do you go after Fortnite, Ninja? That's what I'm wondering. And maybe you have an answer. I don't know. You're not gonna see this or answer me anything like that. But my question is for people like that: when you play one game and then that's it, where do you go? Like, obviously you go learn something else, but what happens if, like, you're starting out, you're gonna lose. Like, you're gonna fucking lose. You gotta deal with it. And you gotta learn how to not lose. But anyway, like I said, that's just where I get confused. Like, I thought it was a dumb statement to say. Like, I'm not gonna get overly angry about it, but, you know, I felt like, you know, pointing and laughing because that's a dumb thing to say. Like, these fucking millionaires, man, they come up with, they think like their entire world is, like, rich like them. And we're not, and now I'm getting off on another rant that has nothing to do with this, so I'm gonna stop right now. But anyway, there you go. So, yeah, that's Ninja, man. I don't know what the hell I don't know what's up his ass with that shit, but whatever. Like, I'd hate to see what happens if this guy, like, loses. What happens when he loses? I don't watch him. So if I'm not watching him and he loses, does he lose his shit? Does he actually go crazy? Like, somebody let me know. Let me know in the comment section if, like, this guy actually, like, just goes off and starts like throwing shit and getting mad because he actually lost like a round of Fortnite or something. Let me know. I'm curious about that. I just figured what I'm talking about. Let's find out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
It's funny how they don't recognize it when they're doing it.
Yeah. But the recognize Bailey thing does it.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Put your down.
Wow.
Yo, stop. Put all your controllers down. Sell your switches. You're done.
Let's take some pictures of that.
All of my wins.
Let's take some photos.
Sure that.
Do you think Nuff looks like John Wayne Gacy? I think he looks more like Sean Astin.